Okay, all right. I think I got everything. Hi, everybody. Today's class is going to be using the foam roller and as well as therapy balls, a strap, and then I also have a block. So if you don't have a block, you can do without it. At one point, we'll be able to use it to elevate our hips. So that's what we got. So I will start on the roller, and then we'll shift towards using the balls, and we'll work also with the strap. Okay, so we're gonna be lying down, face up. Okay. And first thing we'll do is actually have the roller this orientation, so underneath your spine. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of roll here with the roller underneath your whole spine. So you'll want to bring your hips right in front of your roller so you can scoot up and have your feet a little bit wider maybe than your hips so you can feel that you're able to stabilize yourself on that roller. Okay, so the first thing you'll do is align your spine so you can feel maybe a little space between the low back and the roller, and then feel your shoulder blades, or the space right between your shoulder blades resting on the roller, and then you have another space, and that's your cervical spine. All right, and then the back of the head resting. So let the shoulders drop and have your arms straight out to your side with your palms facing up. And the first thing you'll do is just a very small shift from side to side. So you're just gonna start leaning to the right and then to the left. So super simple here, just feeling a very gentle massage between your shoulder blades. Also massaging the sacrum space. All right, and just a few more like this. So you can start maybe shifting a little bit more side to side, so you're getting to the inner border of your shoulder blades. Really? It's weird. Okay, wow. Yeah. So apparently you guys see me, or you guys cannot see me, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So just continue here. That should be on. Okay, so I'm going to continue, and hopefully it'll be fixed in a few moments. Okay. And just do one more like this, side to side. And let's come back to center here. Let's bring your arms by your side. Okay, so just allow the spine to settle. And here we'll just reach your arms overhead. And then you may have to bend your elbows slightly here. Find the floor with your fingertips. And let's circle your arms down by your side. Keep your palms up. And then again, inhale, the arms reach back. So just opening up the shoulders. And then lower your arms, circle them by your side. Again, arms reach, inhale. Now keep the ribs in as you circle the arms around. So don't let the ribs flare up. Keep your core engaged. Just one more time here. Little circles. Good, and then reach your arms all the way up. So this time, let's bring one arm across the opposite, so you can grab hold of your shoulder blades again. And here we're just going to the same movement as we did before, a little sway side to side. So creating a more space right in that mid-back region. Okay, one more, side to side. And let's reach your arms up, switch, other arm. Shoulders down. We're good? Okay, good, good. All right, so I guess you can see me. Hello. All right. And then release from here. Reach your arms all the way up and then out to your side. And here, just go ahead and shift off the roller. All right. And let's bring the roller right behind you. So we'll place the roller right at the base of your skull. Okay. And then we're just going to hold on to the roller on each end. Okay, and allow the spine again to settle. And here, just very small turns. You're going to bring your head to the right and then over to your left. So just starting to release right in the upper trapezius. One more time. Each way, right to left. And then come back to center. Draw the chin down. Give yourself a little traction here. All right, and now bring your head to the right. Let's drop your knees to the left. And then back to center. Bring your head to the left and drop your knees to the right. Come to center again. Over. To the other side. So loosening up the back. Engaging the core a little bit here. Rotating side to side. And we'll just go one more time each way, right to left. And other side. Then come back to center. From here, bring your feet closer together. Elevate your head and see if you can slip the roller now behind your shoulder blades. All right, so in that thoracic spine. Let's bring your hands behind your head. And elevate your hips a tiny bit. Let's just do a few rolls here, up and down. So make sure you're not yanking and pulling the chin in and down, but keep the back of the head resting in your hands so you have no tension here in that upper back. All right, one more time, and then we'll pause right at the back, like low tips of your shoulder blades, the bra line area. Then drop your hips down. Now keep a tilt of your tailbone in so your back stays nice and long. And then on your inhale, we'll arch back. So again, the head just rests inside your hands and just go back over the roller. Then on your exhale, a little crunch, draw those ribs down, curl your spine. Again, inhale, back and over the roller. And then exhale and round. So we're just trying to mobilize the vertebrae in your thoracic spine here. Exhale, round. Just two more like this. Inhale, arching back. Exhale, ribs in. One more. And then come halfway, so coming into that neutral shape here. And let's just side bend right, then side bend left. So moving that spine in lateral flexion and creating that ringing motion. So you're trying to grip the tissue here with a roller and then ring it right to left. One more time. And let's come back up, center, lift your hips, and let's scoot your hips forward a tiny bit so you're a little bit higher up in your T-spine, probably mid-shoulder blades here. Drop your hips again, and then again on your inhale, let's arch back. And then exhale and round. And just notice if you tend to hyperextend that lower back. So keep a little bit of that tailbone lifting up and in towards your pubic bone so you can stabilize and create length in your lower back. So we're just trying to mobilize that T-spine here. Again, come up. And here we're just warming up. So I'm starting with the upper body today. Exhale, come up. One more time here. Inhale back. And then again, come back to that neutral shape. And here you can elevate your hips if you like, and just start to move again from side to side. So a little lateral flexion here of your spine, ribs to same side pelvis. So one more time each way, right to left. So bring a little heat right in that area. Come back to center, lower your hips. And then one more time, scoot yourself down a tiny bit so hips come further away from the roller. And then same thing, let's inhale back. And then exhale, come up. Again, inhale back. Exhale. It's like you're doing a crunch. 2 more, inhale, going to that extension. And then exhale, spinal flexion. Ribs in, 1 more. And then up. And then again, come halfway, lift your hips. So a little higher up if you can. And then same thing, a little side to side. Once more each way, right to left. And then we come back to center. And then from here, lower your hips. Okay, and then scoot yourself up a little bit more. So now the roller should be in line with your armpits, right, with your underarms. So what we'll do from here is we'll take the body to the right and then to the left. So you take the knees with you, moving sideways. So you're going across your back and right into the underarm area and right into the lats, upper lats. Okay, and then next time you pause. So I'm gonna face here so you can see, all right? So I have again my lats on the roller, right? So you're right in that area here of your lower armpit. Okay, so we're lying down. Now you're laying sideways on this one. Hands behind your head, so the knees are stacked, hips are stacked. So we're gonna keep facing the side, but this time you'll open just that T-spine, and you'll exhale and rotate. Okay, so let's do that again. Inhale, up, and then exhale towards the ground. 2 more, inhale, and then exhale. 1 more, inhale, and then exhale. From here, just face the center. Elevate your hips a tiny bit. You can cross 1 foot over, and here pushing with your feet, you're just gonna roll up and down. Okay, so just moving in just a few inches. It's a small movement. Now, if this is too much, because sometimes it's can be a tender spot here, you can keep your hips on the ground and just kind of drag the roller towards you and then away from you. And you can do this by that lateral flexion. Okay, 2 more. And then 1 more, again, or your hips are lifted. And then slowly release. From here, let's release the arms. All right, and let's rotate towards the roller. So you're gonna bring your, the hand that's closer to the ground, you're gonna bring it back, place that hand on the roller. And your hand that's on top goes in the front end of your roller. Okay, so now we're moving to your chest. So you're rolling up and down. Right in front of the shoulder, so getting a bit of the shoulder, anterior delt. Also the upper pec, so you're not on your breast. You're right above the breast and you're massaging that upper chest region. Okay, so you use that hand on top to maneuver the roller so you can move up and down. Okay, a couple more like this. And then 1 more. And then slowly release. Pause, take an extra breath. So you're gonna hit 1 last area in this position, and that's the back of your arm. So press on up. And this time you'll bring your tricep of the bottom arm on that roller. Okay? And then here you can bring your hand behind your head, give yourself some support. And here we're just gonna roll up and down. Okay, so lift up and lower. So You can work with bent elbow, a straight arm. And again, lifting the bottom waist up. So just rolling, opening that tricep. So you go all the way right above your elbow and then all the way up the arm. 2 more. And then 1 more. Up. And then all the way down. Pause again. And then lift all the way up. Very nice. So from here, let's take that roller to the other side. So I'll just switch it around. You can turn around however you're able to see this. And then we'll start again facing up. So lie down, hands behind your head, lift your hips. And before we go to that side to side again, so we'll hit the other side, just start to press up and down. So you can go into that thoracic roll, just lifting your hips, lowering your hips as you roll down. 2 more, lift up, lower. 1 more time, lift, and lower the hips. Now align the roller so it goes right, so it's in line with the armpit, knees together, and let's start to rotate again. So we're just going to go across, up and over, and to the other side. Again. Up and over, and then the next time you'll pause, so you should be hitting the second side, hopefully. Okay, so here, realigning myself, so my underarm is right on that roller and that upper lat. So what you don't want is roll on the rib cage, obviously, so make sure you're really high up on this one, okay? And then from here, we'll do the same thing. So you're going to maybe lift your hips, you can take your top foot over, and then you're gonna press up and down. And if it's super tender, just too much sensation here, you just keep your hips on the floor and you just lift your bottom your bottom waist, sorry, and then back up. So you're just moving up and down, okay? So super small movement. Let's do 2 more and then 1 more. And then pause. So now we're gonna add the twist. So we're gonna rotate down towards the ground and then up as you inhale. So again, exhale, rotate, inhale, up. So you're going across the muscle right here. 1 more. And up. So now let's go all the way down. You're gonna take that arm, that bottom arm, reach it straight back, and you can actually rest it on the roller behind you. And then find that upper pec region. The top hand just grabs hold of the roller. And here you can just start to move up and down. Again, very small motion here. You don't have to go too far up. And stay right above the breast. Nice deep breath. Couple more like this. And then 1 more. And then pause. So let's hit the tricep next. Press on up. And now we'll bring the back of that arm onto the roller. And you can support your head. You can use the hand on the roller to start to move it forward and back. Okay, so that's one way you can do this with the elbow bent. Okay, you can also straighten your arm. And you can even, I didn't show you this version, but you can actually rest your head on your bicep. Okay, adding maybe even more pressure. You can play a little bit with maybe rotating the arm in a little bit and then out a little bit. So you're getting to different areas of the muscle. 1 more time here, all the way up and down. And then come all the way up. All right, roll the shoulders. Okay, let's take the roller now to your right side. Your right. Bend your right knee, so the knee that's closer to the roller in this position. So we'll do a little mermaid here just to kind of warm up the spine a little bit more. And then get into the ball. So I'm going to be using the roller first to prep you. Then we'll go a little deeper with the balls. Okay, so here we'll have the hand that's closer to the roller. So your right, so if it's your right, right? Okay, and here we're just going to start with the side bend. So again, that position here, it's a Pilates position, it's called mermaid. All right, so we're going to take the left arm up, side bend, and then back up. Again, side bend. Come on up, just two more, side bend over. And lift. One more. Now you're gonna hold it here. Now we're gonna add rotation. So you're side bending first, then let's rotate towards your roller. From here, you're gonna push the roller away from you, and then towards you. Again, push it away. And up. One more time, push it away. Pull it back in, now de-rotate, and then come up to center. Let's put it together. So side bend, rotate, push the roller away, stretch the back, pull it back in, de-rotate to center, and then all the way up. Two more like this. Side bend first, rotate towards the roller, push it away, stretch the left side of your back, pull it back in, de-rotate to center, and up. One more time, side bend, rotate, press forward till you feel the stretch, all the way back in, de-rotate, and then all the way back up. Good, second side. So take the roller to your left, bend your left knee, the leg that's closer, and then find that mermaid position, okay? So left hand on the roller, shoulder down, take the right arm to the side, and let's inhale, just side bend first, and then come back to center. Again, side bend. So keep the right hip rooted as much as possible. If it comes up a little bit, that's okay. Especially when you rotate, it'll be harder to keep that hip down. Now, one more time, adding that twist. So hold here, side bend, then rotate towards the roller so both hands are on the roller. And let's press the roller away 3 times. Pull it back in. Again, push it away. Back in, one more time. All the way back in. De-rotate to center, all the way up, and bring the roller in. All right, put it together. Side bend, lean over, rotate towards the roller, both hands, push it away, stretch, bring it back up, de-rotate, and then come up. 2 more. Side bend, rotate, push it away, back up, center, and then lift. One more time. Side bend, towards the roller, push it away, stretch, all the way up, de-rotate, and all the way. Good. All right. From here, let's put the roller aside. So now that we're warmer in our upper back, let's do a little more trigger point with the therapy balls. So ideally 2 balls the size of a tennis ball. A tennis ball. It's the right sport. Okay, so I have tune-up balls. You can take pinky balls. You can also do like lacrosse balls. Okay, I'm trying to think if lacrosse is the right size. But anyway, so something like this. Okay, so starting with your back down, and this is when at some point you might need a block. Okay, so if some reason you do not have the balls, you can continue with the roller, maybe do something on your own. Otherwise, let's take those balls. We'll start with the balls today a little bit further apart. So let's have the balls right at the base, so that's your neck, and they'll be slightly away from your spine, right at the base of your neck. Okay, so right in that area here. Again, if you don't have a block, you could use the roller at some point to support your pelvis. Okay, I'll use the block, but if you just have the roller, that will work to use the roller instead of the block. So let's take those two balls, base of your neck. Okay. Okay, and let's take a few moments here to settle. Okay. So feel the body start to sink, so the balls can start to get deeper into the tissue here. So the first thing you'll do here is we'll just come up into a little bridge. Okay, so because we kind of warmed up, I'm going to go a little bit quicker into it. And then let's roll on down. So notice when you lift your hips, obviously, the balls sink deeper. There's more direct pressure over the balls. Lower. All right, one more time here. Lift. And lower. From here, let's take the arms up. Okay, and we're keeping your arms straight. Let's just move the shoulders. So you make a little back circle with your shoulders. Okay, so that alone, the balls are kind of rolling and massaging the tissue here. So a little back, shoulder rolls, arms are straight. One more time. Get stuck here. All right, good. From here, lift your hips. And then again, roll the shoulder. So anytime your hips are lifted, one, you might be fine and just stay here. But if you feel you need more support, this is when you can slip a block or your roller underneath. I'm just going to go back and forth, keep it with the hips lifted, and then I'm going to take a break and lower it down, okay? If you have the block, maybe you keep your hips lifted. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is you'll bring your arms up, and now you're going to start to sway your arms to the right and then to your left. Okay, and then you start to move the arms, so maybe like a little wave, just moving side to side. And there's no right or wrong here, so just start to feel movements in order to release the tissue here. And you can even move if your hips are lifted. You can start to move the hips, sway the ribs side to side. Just move it around. Okay, couple more here. Side, side, and round. One more, each way. Lower your hips and take a break. Come all the way down. Good. So now bring the balls a little bit further out. So now the balls are still right in upper border of your shoulder blade, okay, but a little bit wider. So this one you'll certainly need to lift. So I'll show you with the block what it will look like. You'll take those balls, again, a little bit wider than before, and right away you'll elevate your hips. So when you elevate your hips, you want to get those balls right the very top, so as high up as they'll go, so you can pin that tissue here above the shoulder blade, okay? So I would probably use the block that height so you can really get on top of that area. All right, so the first thing you'll do is you'll bring your arms straight up and they'll be wide, okay? And here, let's start to rotate. So you're gonna bring the arms around. So like you holding one of these stability balls I have back there, okay? And then you're just rotating that ball around. Now maybe you don't need the block underneath your hips, so feel free to elevate your hips even higher, okay? So you kind of decide here. So this is not an area that's easily accessed with traditional stretching. So you really need something in there like a ball, like we're doing right now. Even the roller, you can't really get in there. So this is trapezius, again, that upper trap. Levator, scapulae, so really those deep muscles that tend to be overworked. One more time here, just side to side. And then slowly release. Let's elevate your hips. Slip the block from under and lower all the way down. Let's go ahead and remove the balls. Okay, and just check it. So feel the collarbone spread. Notice the upper back, how it's starting to sink a little bit deeper into the ground. So the next area we'll target is the mid shoulder blade. So we'll place those two balls side by side, and we roll this area in the beginning on the roller, if you remember. So have those two balls side by side. So the way I like to get into this is I'll set the balls together, and I'll scoot forward a little bit so I'm right in the middle of my shoulder blades, okay? And then I'll rest my head down, okay? You can, if you feel this is too much, you can use a pillow or a block under your head for this one, okay? So that would be okay to elevate your head, makes the extension a little less, okay? So if you need that extra support, do that. Let's bring your arms straight up this time. Fingertips point up. And then let's reach your arms up. And draw the shoulder blades together, like you're trying to squeeze those two balls between your shoulder blades. And then again, lift. And then shoulder blades together. A couple more times like this. Up. And together. One more time. Reach your arms straight up. And together. Now elevate your hips a little bit. And then tilt your tailbone in so you feel your low back getting longer. Okay? And melt the hips back down. But keep the length in your back. All right. From here, cross one arm over like we did in the beginning with the roller. Hug your shoulder blades in. And then sway side to side. Little roll, right to left, right to left. One more. And let's switch. Other arm on top. Same thing. Hold your shoulder blades and move it around side to side. One more time, right to left. And then release the arms straight up. This time, bend your elbows like a little cactus shape. Lift your hips and then scoot the balls down a little bit so you're back to that bra line area. Low tips of your shoulder blades. In this position, let's rotate your elbows, rotate your arm bones out and in. Okay, so the palms face up, fingertips towards your head, and then fingertips towards your feet, palms down. Continue. Okay. My music stopped. Again. Oops. Just do a few more like this. And then last one. All right. Okay, from here. So you're in that bra line area. Let's go ahead and rotate towards your right and slip the balls vertical. So one is on top of the other. Okay? So here we're going to face the side. Okay, so the balls are side by side. And bring your knees back up. Okay, let's go ahead and take your right hand and hold on to your left rib cage, and then left hand on top of your right elbow. And here we're just going to move side to side. So a little cross friction here. So moving side to side. So we're low in that thoracic spine. You're to the right of your spine, just moving right to left. Couple more, side to side. One more. And then release the arms. Lift your hips and bring the balls, scoot your hips to the right. So now the balls are vertical to the left of your spine, your lower T-spine. Bring your left hand across, hold your right rib cage, right hand on your left. Now, by the way, if it's too much with your neck and you need more support, you could take a block here. And then we're just going to move side to side. So you're going to drop towards your left, dragging the balls across, away from your spine, to the left side. We'll do 2 more like this, side to side. And then 1 more. And then release. Face this, come to the side. Bring the 2 balls again right in between your shoulder blades. And the last thing we'll do here, hands behind your head, support your head. And let's press up and down. Again, we did this before with the foam roller. Right now, getting a little bit deeper. Pressing front and back, just twice more. Front and back, and then 1 more. Front and back. Lower your hips all the way down. Keeping the balls under your T-spine. Moving. Let's lie down. Bring your arms overhead. Stretch your legs. Just take 2 breaths here. Exhale fully. And then 1 more inhale. And then exhale. Bend both knees. Roll to either side. Remove the balls. And put them away. Find the roller. And let's place it underneath your hips. Okay. So start here on your back. Elevate your hips and let's take that roller under your pelvis. So not underneath your low back, underneath your pelvis. And here, hug your knees into your chest. And little roll side to side across the back. So I'm going to start working more on the lower part of the body here. So we get something a little more rounded today. So maybe little circles, knees in. Okay, and then reverse the circles, just a couple circles each direction. And here, let's take your right knee in towards your chest. Bring your left leg up. So hug that right knee to your chest and start to lower your left leg down. And then take it back up. So again, lower your left leg. Keep your right knee hugging in. And up. 1 more time. Now let's lower that left leg here and hold. Draw that right knee to your chest. And then start to bring the knee around a little circle. So for now, just keep your left leg floating. It doesn't matter. We're just loosening up right in the hips. And then reverse the circles. Take the knee around. Hug your knee into your chest. And bring your left leg up. Left knee to your chest, right leg up. Again, hug it in. And let's lower the right leg. Inhale up. Again, exhale. Inhale, lift. 1 more. Keep your right leg long. So hold it here. So you're just holding here, hovering that leg off the ground for now. And just circle that left knee around. Just very small circles. Start loosening up those hips. And then reverse. Bring it back in. Both knees into your chest. Hug. Cross the right over your left. And let's take thread the needle. So here and there, you'll have to readjust that roller. So for this one, I don't want you to necessarily hug the leg in, but hold on to the roller. So dorsiflex that right foot. Push the right knee away from you. And use that elevated position to feel maybe a little more sensation to those hips. And here, gently rock from side to side, just across that sacrum. One more time. And then come back to center. Hug your legs in. Let's extend your left leg up. And then bend it. Again, extend. Keep pressing that right thigh out. And bend. And then one more time, extend. And then bend. Good. Uncross your legs. Switch to the left leg over. Bend your right knee. And just hold. Again, just hold on to the roller. So right now we're not going for the deeper stretch, but just starting to mobilize those hips. Okay, and here you can do the same, gently rock side to side, cross, keep pressing that left thigh away from you, flexing that left ankle. Last one, and then pause again. And let's extend the right leg up. And then bend, again, extend, driving that heel up. Bend, one more time, extend. And bend. Hug your knees into your chest. Now bring both legs straight up. From here, let's go ahead and lower your right leg down as you keep your left leg up. Bring your left leg towards you, and then switch. So make sure there's no discomfort here in the lower back. So they're called like scissors. So we're opening the back of the legs here, but also mobilizing the hips. 2 more. Keeping the core active, engaged. So again, you're able to stabilize your spine. And let's bring both legs straight up. This time, legs go wide. So finding that V shape. Hold here. I like to hold on to the roller here. Okay. And then we'll keep the same opening of your legs for the first exercise. The right leg will sweep in front of you. You'll circle your left leg around and down. Okay. So you're moving your legs in a half circle. Out to the side. Around and up. Actively reaching those heels. Out and around, and out and around. Twice more. One more. Okay, now let's scissor your legs. Once, circle around, same direction. Lower the right, left leg up, circle around. Lower the right, left leg up, circle around. One more time, lower the right, left leg up, circle around. Pause here, both legs up. Now lower your left and around. Again, is it the same direction? I can't remember. All right, it looks the same. Lower the right, out and around. I think that's better. Again, lower, out and around. 2 more, lower, out and around. 1 more, lower, out and around. All right, now bring your legs straight up. Okay, and from here, let's bend your knees. Roll yourself up. And have your legs on the roller. Okay, so from that position, let's fold forward. Roll on down. So we'll do the roll up to mobilize your spine, but also stretch the back of your legs. Roll on down. So on the next one, sit up tall. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, roll down. Take your arms around, out to the side. Roll forward, and then fold over your legs. Okay, just 2 more times. So waking up the hamstrings, roll on down. Take your arms around, roll yourself up. Sit up tall. One last time. Roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your arms around and fold forward. And then all the way up. And let's bring the roller in front, underneath your thighs. Okay, so we're starting in this position. Okay, so I'm gonna work onto the thighs first. Finding my music again. I don't know why it keeps stopping. It's annoying. Okay. Okay, so next thing we'll do is coming to your elbows. So let's come into a forearm plank. So I'm just gonna hit the, I'd like to do with the roller, the thighs. So the quadriceps will get inner thigh, IT band and inner thigh. And then I will switch to the pinky balls, or the balls, okay? So here, find your plank first. So mid thighs over the roller. Okay, the first thing you'll do is shift back and forth. So again, shift backwards and forward. So make sure you're bracing, so you don't want to let your back kind of go here. So keep the core activated, so the spine is stabilized. Now take both of your legs and start to pivot towards the right. So roll up and down a couple times. And now swivel your legs towards your left. Roll up and down a couple times. Okay, and let's do that again. Both legs to the right. And both legs to the left. So it's just a subtle shift, so you're getting a bit more of the inner and the outer areas. And then come back to center. Here, separate your legs so they're in a V shape. Roll up and down. Soles of your feet together. Roll up and down. Straighten your legs. Gliding forward and back 2 more times. 1 more. And again, stop with a roller, mid-thighs. Bend your knees. And then same thing, roll up and down. Feet up. Twice more. Up and down. And then 1 more. So for this next one, let's roll to either elbow. So whichever elbow, so you can see. The roller is underneath the mid-thigh. Okay, I would use the top hand to give you more support here. Okay, and start with your legs off the ground. All right, and then from here, let's roll up and down. So you're in a side plank position, so think again of activating the core here, rolling up and down. So releasing that outer seam of your thigh. Twice more, up and down. 1 more, make sure you're not camping in that bottom shoulder, so really lifting that waist will help you stabilize that shoulder. Okay. And then from here, pause, and go ahead and start to rotate a little bit side to side. Okay, so you move the legs in and out, so getting some cross friction. So do that as you travel, or as you bring your elbow forward a little bit, so you're moving up, you're moving down the leg. Okay, and then roll up and down again. And this time, keep moving up and down, and give me a little scissors with your legs, so little flutter kicks. Okay. My mat here. All right. Okay, so little scissor kicks. 2 more. 1 more. Whew. Good, hold here. Bend your bottom knee, and then extend the bottom knee. Bend. Now, oh, by the way, if it's too much, you can use the front leg, the top leg, as a kickstand. Okay, bend, and then extend. 2 more. Bend, extend. 1 more. Bend, and then extend all the way down. Good. From here, let's go ahead and release. And switch side. Okay, so let's all start with the bottom elbow on the ground, mid-thigh. Okay, again, I forgot to show you that first, but you can use that top leg as a kickstand. Otherwise, you're here. Okay, and let's roll All the way up, all the way down, all the way up and down. And maybe check in any areas along the way that feel more tender. And you can also micro move in that spot. 2 more, up and down. 1 more. Now hold it at the top, and here just start to rotate forward and back, right? So you can do that with the front leg, top leg in front, and then travel down and do the same thing. So cross friction, again, travel down, do the same. 1 more, and now roll up and down. And now we're gonna add those little kicks, so little scissor kicks. Okay, 2 more. And then 1 more time, down and up. Then from here, go up and down, bend your bottom knee, and then straighten it. Bend, and straight, bend, straight, just 2 more, bend, and straight. 1 last, bend, and straight. From here, lower all the way down. Face down on the first side. Lie down. Okay, so you're gonna lie down on the side of your body, whichever leg on top. Again, doesn't matter because we'll do both, okay? And we'll bring the inner knee area right over the roller, right? So right above your knee, but the inner thigh. Okay, and you have your hand on the roller, your top hand, and I have my lower leg here as well. And the first thing you'll do is you'll start to push the roller away from you, so rolling up and down the inner thigh. Then extend that top leg, and then bend it. Again, extend, bend it, again, extend, and bend. 2 more, extend, bend. 1 more time, extend, and bend. Hold it here, and again, forward and back. So here we'll take it to the next progression. Let's drop to your elbows, extend the bottom leg, and then we're gonna roll in and out. So again, you can take that roller out and in. Leg can be extended or bent. You can stick with the first option if you'd like. So massaging the lower inner thigh region here. 2 more. 1 more. And then release, come on all the way down, switch side. Okay, so same sequence here. So first lie down so you can rest your head. You could also use a block here as you need. And I would bring the hand on top, right above the knee, and just start to roll forward and back. So sometimes I do this with a ball. Some of you know that. That alpha ball works really well. This is just a little more gentle. And then as you roll out, start to extend the leg. Bring back in, again, roll out, extend the leg. Back in, couple more. 1 more. Good, keep your leg extended. And again, roll in and out a few times. So again, focusing here more on obviously the lower inner thigh. Getting also into that area of your quadricep, that medialis area of your quadricep muscle. 1 more time. All right, bend your knee. We'll drop to your elbows, extend the bottom leg, and here just gonna roll in and out. So just showing you that other variation of the same movement. And then same thing, you can extend the leg. Make sure you're still bracing supporting your spine. 2 more. 1 last. Then release, face up. Let's take that roller. So again, because I'm using the roller today, I'll do the glute roll, which is a little more superficial than using a ball like I usually do. But I want to finish with a little bit of the lower back. So let's start here. So the roller underneath your hips, hands are back. So we'll cross the right over your left and roll up and down. Okay, so here we go. So that whichever ankle is over, you're leaning to that side. Couple more here. 1 more. Okay, and let's switch. Other leg. Rotate towards that side and same thing. Roll up and down. Again, not super, super deep. Hopefully I have time to do a couple things here for deeper hip. Release. 1 more. Okay. And then release. Uncross. Bring the roller in front of you. So we'll actually take the pigeon here with the right leg forward. Kind of nice with the roller because you can get a little bit more activation and really moving into that pigeon. So the right leg is forward, the left leg is straight back. So if you want a little less, you can bring that heel back a little bit more, the heel forward. Okay, hands are on the roller. Let's take a deep breath in, lift your chest, and then on your exhale, fold. So we're actually going to go in and out of it. So we're going to inhale, come up, and then exhale, fall forward. Again, inhale, and then exhaling, fold. Couple more times, lift, exhale, fold. 1 more time, lift, and this time fold and hold. So because you have the roller, maybe you want to bring the forehead down on something. It's kind of nice to do this and not actually have to hold your head up. So you can use that roller to support your head so it brings you upright, or you can simply rest your forehead down. Make sure you keep a slight flex in your right foot, so whichever foot's on the ground here, the bent knee. And then roll the back hip down. So 1 more deep breath here. Now you could do thread the needle like we did before with your hips on the roller and the leg crossed in front of the other thigh. We did that in the beginning. That would be fine if this shape doesn't work for you. And then if you're ready, let's come on up. And let's swivel your legs, switch other direction. Okay, so your other ankle in front, lower leg in front, square everything off. And start with the roller in front of you. When you're ready, inhale long, and then on your exhale, fold. Let's do this again. Bring the roller in, so this will assist you on that lift, and then exhale, fold. Again, lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Twice more, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Once more. Now we'll stay down, so if you need that roller to support your head, hold it back in. And just take a couple breaths here. Just releasing down. One more inhale. And then exhale fully. Again, grab that roller if you don't have it anymore and assist. And use it to assist you as you come up. And then swivel your legs around. All right. Move the roller out. We're going to grab 2 ping balls. And the last thing we'll do is a very short roll on your lower back. So I'm going to use the 2 balls today. Okay, so we'll lie down first and we'll place those two balls. So if you locate your navel, you're gonna go behind your navel, so straight back, okay? And you bring those two balls a little bit further apart from your spine, just close to your spine, but not quite touching, okay? And the first thing you'll do is rest your arms down, let your upper body settle, feet into the ground. Let's come up into a little bridge. And then lower your hips down. Again, bridge up. So very small, lift of your pelvis, curling your tailbone in, and then melt your hips and tailbone down. Two more, lift. Lower. One more. And lower. So from here, elevate your hips a little bit and a little sway side to side. Just scrub it out. Right to left. Twice more, right to left. And then one more. From here, lower your hips. Have the ball side by side. Lift yourself up. Bring your hands behind your head. Elevate your feet. And here, just start to roll up and down. So coming here, hands behind your head. Okay, and then roll up and down. Small movement. Up, down, two more. One more. And then lower your hips all the way down. Let's take those balls together and underneath your sacrum. And again, just roll up and down. So lift your tailbone up and down. Just finishing with sacrum release. One more. All right, and now circle your hips one direction. And reverse, couple more. Rolling around that sacrum. From here, lift your hips up. Remove the balls. Cross the right thigh over your left. Shift your hips towards your right. Drop your knees to the left. Just spinal twist to finish. Rest the right shoulder down, right elbow down. You can use your left hand to push it down. And here, if you want to add one last thing, you can keep your right knee towards the ground and you'll extend the left leg. You can even bring the right arm down and then grab hold of the left foot with your right hand, stretching your quadriceps here a little more. Roll the shoulder down and look over to your right. Okay, and then slowly release that. Hug both knees into your chest, square up the hips. And switch side, left thigh over your right. Scoot your hips left, drop your knees to the right. And you can simply rest your left arm down to your side. Use your right hand to push the thigh down. You can stay right here or extend the right leg, maybe drawing the left thigh closer to the floor. And lastly, you can bend that right knee, grab hold of that right foot with your left hand. Melt the left shoulder down, gaze left. And release. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll across side to side. Okay, reverse. And from here, let's go ahead and face side. Come on up. All right. And we are officially done. So thank you guys for joining. If you could make it today, and hopefully you had a good stretch.